Dawg079 cartel, you already know what it is, bitch. What up, what up, what up? You already know what time it is. It's your boy Big Dawg079. Another episode of How I See It. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for joining me. Pay attention to the t-shirt. More hope, more humanity, more acceptance, and more love. That's what we represent. So today, we're going to start this episode off, man, by sending our prayers up for all of the victims of the Surf Side Condo incident in Miami. So far, it's supposed to be 10 people that died in the incident, and it's still like over 150 that's unaccounted for. So we definitely need to pray for them and pray for the first responders because relief efforts are still underway. Like I said before, it happened on Collins Avenue, so I'm gonna just try to keep y'all updated with that situation. And if you're in the area, like, lend a hand because they definitely need it. And if you want to help in any other way, I'm pretty sure you can contact Red Cross and they'll be able to give you further information about how to support the efforts that's going on there. So yeah, that's that. And now we're going on, man. I woke up this morning, turned on the TV, I check it out every day. You got to stay up on what's going on, you know what I'm saying? And I seen that young inmate enter rehab. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure everybody gonna jump all over it and everybody gonna have some kind of bullshit to say about the girl going in rehab or whatever. So like, I just want to give you a different way of looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's what's necessary. I ain't gonna add to what's already there. You feel me? Like, I don't know if y'all know that, know this or not, but young inmate lost a brother a while back. I think he committed suicide. I ain't for sure how he passed away, but I'm definitely sure that she lost a brother a while ago. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what else she may have had going on in her life that never got like exposed to the public. You know what I mean? But on top of that, you an artist. We get to celebrate. I'm an artist, so I can tell you, like, as a fan, you get to celebrate whatever we end up putting out, whatever song we end up putting out. But what you don't never get to see is how many songs don't make it, how many times you think you got it and it's just off a little bit. You don't get to see the countless nights and the sleepless days of just trying to get projects done. You don't get to see the paperwork politics that go on behind the scene with record labels, but people gotta cope with that. Artists gotta cope with that. You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, that can lead to like people abusing drugs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And they weren't real specific about what particular drug she was entering rehab for. I think that's more like a privacy thing, because I don't think you really need to know. If you look at it, just like videos and shit like that, like, she got a cup all the time, but everybody got a cup all the time. You know what I'm saying? So more than likely, I'm just assuming. Like, I'm just assuming that it's for probably promethazine or, you know, something to that effect. It's just fucked up. We live in an environment, like a culture where, like, everybody be proud of their drug addictions now. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers make a whole album talking about their drug addictions. I ain't knocking nobody. But like, I just remember a different time when that was something that you just kind of like kept to yourself. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't something that like you bragged about that. Like, I had dope fiend family members and shit, and they was still, well, I still look good. You know what I'm saying? You can't even tell he doing dope. You know, shit like that. But now we live in a culture where we kind of like celebrate drug addiction and shit like that. So even if somebody wasn't already struggling with something that led to a drug addiction, you know what I'm saying? The popular culture encouraged that shit, man. You almost gotta have some kind of something going on. Like, your songs ain't gonna sell if you ain't talking about popping a pill, pouring an 8, pouring a 4. You ain't off a perk or a Xanny or some shit like that. Your music ain't gonna sell. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a tremendous amount of pressure on people to just like fit into the culture, you know? Like I say, I fuck with Young M.A. I had did a freestyle over one of her beats. I think it was Ooh. Yeah, I think Ooh. Yeah, over that beat I did a freestyle. So I fuck with her, man. I got a lot of respect for her. You know what I'm saying? As an artist and then just as a human being. Like, I got a lot of respect for her because it takes a lot of courage to go to rehab and things like that. If you just think about how many artists that we lost that wasn't able to get to the next step of recovery, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe they didn't have the right people around them to push them in that direction. So you definitely got to give her applause for just making the right steps to be, number one, a healthier human being. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, she's still a human being. So like, I just celebrate the humanity of it, where just she realized, like, man, I'm on the wrong track, and she doing what she got to do to get back on. So it's always a salute for that. Real nigga gonna salute that. You know what I'm saying? And while we saluting and shit like that, I was checking out. Well, I ain't checked the whole thing out, but I was checking out the BET Awards a little bit, and I just want to give a shout out to Lil Baby, man, and Kirk Franklin. You know what I'm saying? They had a really good performance yesterday, and like, more than anything, I respect bro, because like, he taking the path of that's less traveled. I'll say he taking the path that's less traveled in terms of like really doing shit in the community, really trying to make a difference, seemingly understanding the impact of his voice and how people follow what come out his mouth, and I respect that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be quick to hop up there and talk about who ain't doing something and all of that, but like, I respect the fact that bro, like, trying to make a difference and understanding that his kids and shit like that, they're listening to what he got going on, and yeah, just salute that, man, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's get to this right here. We're gonna talk about Derek Chauvin sentencing. I'm pretty sure by now you know he got sentenced. They sentenced him to 22 and a half years. You know what I'm saying? And his kids, well, his daughter had a chance to talk. Gianna talked. You know what I'm saying? His brothers talked. His brothers, Terrence and Philanice, they both spoke. You know what I'm saying? And they just spoke about the 9 minutes and 29 seconds that it took for him to suffocate and die. You know what I'm saying? And like, that they was just in a hope for justice to be served. And his daughter spoke, kind of like broke my heart, because she was saying she not never gonna see her dad again, and how good of a dad he was to her and all of that. And Derek Chauvin mom spoke, you know, like, kind of like throw me off though a little bit when she spoke, because it was kind of like she still wasn't coming to terms with the fact that her son killed somebody. She was saying she still believed he innocent, even though a jury decided that you was guilty, even though the video showed that you was guilty. She's still saying she believed you innocent. And she was more going to be hurt by the fact that she wasn't going to be able to see her son, and that he wasn't going to be able to call. And it was a real possibility that her and his dad wouldn't be alive by the time he got out. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. But it just seemed a little narcissistic that in a space where your son been accused of killing somebody and found guilty of killing somebody, you there talking about how you gonna be affected. What about the people in the courtroom with you right there that ain't gonna never see their son again? That ain't gonna never have another birthday with their son? Like, you heard his daughter saying, like, she ain't even gonna have a chance to be around her dad no more. So like, what about them people? You feel me? But you know, that's how I go, I guess, man. You know, I just thought it was kind of like you was real, like, she was real unsympathetic and unremorseful, like, you know. But you know, that's just how that shit go, man. You know, people gonna be with theirs until the end, I guess. You know, that's how it go. But for me, I would have just handled that differently. You know, I was in prison for murder. I said that more than one time. You know, and I pled guilty to murder. Like, a lot of people get caught up in situations, and then when they get caught up in situations, they trying to find some scapegoat or loophole or some shit like that to help them get up out of that. But I always felt like, you know, if I do some shit, I want to be held accountable for it. You feel me? And that's what kind of situation that was, you know. So like, just for me, I was like, your mom, like, you know, like, man, my son fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, my son fucked up, and he got to go and do what he got to do. I'm still gonna love you to the day I die. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna love you in spirit. That type of shit I'd have said, but I wouldn't have been acting like he ain't did nothing wrong. Or was that your way of saying like that black life didn't matter? Like, was he not? Did he not do nothing wrong because he didn't do nothing wrong to a white person? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. That's just how I feel about it. You know, I don't know what's going on, you know. And so, boom. Gonna keep it moving, though. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody out there. The importance of this t-shirt. The importance of this t-shirt is recognizing Pride Month, man, and my support for the LGBTQ community because, as I said in the video, YouTube short, I said, gay rights is human rights. And I stand by that and I believe that. And anybody who don't believe that or stand by that, you know, fuck you. I don't really care. I got a brother that's homosexual, and I love my brother to death. Like, I don't really give a fuck what he doing with his body parts. That's not my business. I love my brother to death. You know what I'm saying? And I know how difficult it is for blacks already that's in a space like that where they got an alternative lifestyle. You almost exiled out of the whole black race for that. You know what I mean? So I just support them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not God. It ain't my decision to make about who right and who wrong in life. I'm just trying to make sure I stay on the right path. You know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out to, you know, that whole community, man. Nothing but love and respect for y'all, man. Just do what you do, you know? So locally, man, we got like an emergency work shortage here in Wisconsin, and I'm sure it's probably something similar in every other state due to the impact of COVID, you know. So right now, like 80%, like 86% of the entertainment industry and tourism industry is struggling to find employees. So if you're a local here in Wisconsin and you've been looking for work, I would advise you to get up with People Ready, Seek, or any of the other various temp services here in town. And yeah, they got jobs out there, you know, so it really ain't no excuse for nobody not doing nothing. I can't work because I can't lift over 3 pounds with my hand because I had like a real bad surgery and shit. So that's why I don't work. And then I like running my mouth anyway, so like, what better than what I do, you know? So yeah, like I said, I was watching the news earlier, so I ended up coming across the entertainment news, and they got another Fast and Furious movie, Fast and Furious 9. I ain't even gonna bullshit you. Like, I ain't fucking with that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, that man gone. Paul Walker gone. Out of respect, bro, just let that shit go. Just stop making those movies, period, bro. Just stop making them. And then, like, stop making garbage ass movies with that name. You fucking up a whole, like, franchise by just steady trying to squeak. You ever had, like, made Kool-Aid, right? You make Kool-Aid, you fuck up, you put too much sugar up in there, and you taste it. It's sweet as hell. Like, ooh, too sweet, right? All right, so that's, okay, imagine that's Fast and Furious 1. Like, it was good enough to be watered down a little bit. It was good enough to be watered down a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Because Tokyo Drift was decent. There was a couple of them that was decent. But then, like, emotionally, it was just different after Paul Walker died because, like, dude was a part of that. He was a vital part of that. Now, I don't know what they doing behind the scenes. I ain't got no Hollywood insiders and no shit like that. So I don't know what they doing. But like, for me, the only way, bro, I could rock with that shit, man, is if some kind of way that money is being filtered back to Paul Walker family, even though he no longer participating in the movies. Like, if that's going on, oh, I go see every one of them motherfuckers. But if that's not what's going on, like, nah, I'm not finna be supporting that shit. That shit goofy. You went from goddamn it, fixing cars. You just fixing cars, hooking them up. You feel me? Drifters, making drifter cars like what the Asian community be rocking. You know, those kind of cars. And then next thing you know, you got damn it in space now. What's your problem? Stop playing with people. That shit's stupid. Like Tyrese, you shouldn't have got in that shit. Ludacris, you shouldn't have got. And then they got John Cena in that. I don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? But I'ma say this though. Man, fuck that movie. Man, I wouldn't go see that shit, man. Let that man rest in peace. That weak ass franchise, that shit garbage now. Y'all fuck that franchise up. Let it go. That's what I gotta say about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so the government supposed to be putting out a report about the unexplained aerial phenomena, the UFOs and shit that I don't know. Do I think it's other life forms here on Earth? Yeah. I think it's other life forms here on Earth. You know what I'm saying? Some of the shit that be going on don't make sense. You feel me? Some of the athletes we got, hey, that shit don't be normal. You feel me? Them motherfuckers could be aliens. The Navy done seen multiple saucer-looking things like all around the ships and shit like that. But they trying to finesse us. You know what I'm saying? They gonna finesse us. They tell me it don't exist. So everybody crazy but you, huh? Alright? If you say so. But what you trying to, what everybody trying to go to Mars and all that for you? If ain't nothing going on down here, what you trying to go up there for? Why can't nobody go around Area 51? You know what I'm saying? I just be having questions. That's all I'm saying. I just be having questions. You know? But man, that's about it. Oh fuck, I almost forgot. The new Candyman movie. They like when I was growing up, they had a movie called Candyman. Say his name 3 times like Candyman. I'm a bomb on your ass like an ambulance. Yeah, that movie, right? They just remade that. Now I go see that before I go see Fuck the Furious 9 or whatever that shit, Fast and Furious 9. I go see Candyman because I seen the trailer and that motherfucker still look decent. It look almost better than the first one. You know what I'm saying? And that's a movie that could have stood like being made when there was more technology like it is now, because the CGI and all the effects that's available really made that motherfucker look way decent. So if I'm picking a movie, you know what I'm saying, for a motherfucker to go see, get up out your house, go do something, I'm going to tell you go see Candyman. You know what I'm saying? Because I that's all I can say about it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're going to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all, man. Like, more than you realize, I appreciate you. I'm humbled that you listen to what I got to say and that it got an impact on you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it.